Welcome to the Holy Way. Today, we're reflecting on the readings for the memorial of Saint Vincent de Paul, priest. First reading, a reading from the book of Ecclesiastes. There is an appointed time for everything, and a time for everything under the heavens. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to uproot the plant. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to tear down and a time to build. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to scatter stones and a time to gather them. A time to embrace and a time to be far from embraces. A time to seek and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to cast away. A time to rend and a time to sow. A time to be silent and a time to speak. A time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace. What advantage has the worker from his toil? I have considered the task that God has appointed for the sons of men to be busied about. He has made everything appropriate to its time, and has put the timeless into their hearts, without man's ever discovering. From beginning to end, the work which God has done. The word of the Lord. Responsorial Psalm. Blessed be the Lord my rock. Blessed be the Lord my rock, my mercy and my fortress, my stronghold, my deliverer, my shield in whom I trust. Blessed be the Lord my rock. Lord, what is man that you notice him? The Son of Man that you take thought of him? Man is like a breath, his days like a passing shadow. Blessed be the Lord my rock. Gospel, a reading from the Gospel according to St. Luke. Once when Jesus was praying in solitude, and the disciples were with him, he asked them, "Who do the crowds say that I am?" They said in reply, "John the Baptist, others Elijah, still others, one of the ancient prophets has arisen." Then he said to them, "But who do you say that I am?" Peter said in reply, "The Christ of God." He rebuked them and directed them not to tell this to anyone. He said, "The Son of Man must suffer greatly, and be rejected by the elders, the chief priests, and the scribes, and be killed, and on the third day be raised." The Gospel of the Lord. Today's readings invite us to reflect on the rhythms of life and our trust in God's plan. Ecclesiastes teaches us that every season, whether joyful or sorrowful, is part of God's greater design. While we may not comprehend his timing, we are called to trust in his wisdom. Psalm 144 reminds us that God is our rock, our source of strength and security in a fleeting world. We are like passing shadows, yet God's love for us is eternal. In recognizing our fragility, we also recognize our need for God's constant guidance and protection. In the Gospel, Jesus' question, "Who do you say that I am?" prompts us to consider our own answer. Like Peter, we are called to acknowledge Christ as the Messiah, the one who came to serve and save. As followers of Christ, we are also invited to embrace the path of service and sacrifice, modeling our lives after his example. As we commemorate Saint Vincent de Paul, a man who dedicated his life to serving the poor and marginalized, let us be inspired to live lives of humble service. May we seek to recognize Christ in those we serve and trust in God's perfect timing for our lives.
Thank you for joining us today on The Holy Way. If this reflection has touched you, please like the video and subscribe to our channel for more daily readings and reflections. Share your prayer intentions in the comments below so our community can pray for you. Stay blessed.